Well, good evening, my people of the tubes. It is Thursday, late, and I am en route to one of my classes. I'll arrive sometime in the wee hours of Friday morning, and I will have most of one day before my family of four class show up to learn about survival in the wilderness. I will tell you at this point in time, all I'm going to shoot for this trip is my day camp. Well, whatever. When I get there, it's going to be too dark to film anything that I do when I get there. But I will try and endeavor to show you my day camp while I'm there once the sun rises. I hope to get a few hours sleep in my hammock chair. So I'll bring you back when we get some daylight. Good morning, my friends of the tubes. Oh, it's about 7:30 this morning. And I have been here sleeping in my hammock chair since about midnight, maybe 1 o'clock when I got in here and got it set up finally. And I sat down and I zonkered, and I didn't wake up until the sun came above the trees over there. There's some pretty thick pines. And I've been sitting here just contemplating the day. And I have yet to make my breakfast or anything, so. And just so you know, I'm almost a mile from the truck, but you're still going to hear traffic noise from time to time. I'm on a piece of private land, an undisclosed location, and as I said earlier, I'm waiting on a family of four who wish to learn, and they've contracted me to come and teach them. So I picked this location because it's, well, how do I want to put it? It's in their area. It's public, accessible, private land. Trouble is, the private landowner has informed me no more ground fires are allowed. He informed me that last night just after I arrived here. Not happy about that. But I came prepared. As you can see, my gear hanging on the tree there, and the stuff that's on the ground underneath it. I've also got my canteen over here, and funny thing is, since the last time I was here, the owner has come through and cut down a bunch of trees and stacked them up like firewood. He's even left me a stump to work with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that steel sign on top of the stump, and I will probably end up breaking out that folding stove that I got from Lone Cedar Outdoors. And I'll probably be cooking my lunch on that. God, I got to cook lunch for the other family too, unless they bring their own cooking gear. I told them to. I hope they do. Good God, that would be a miserable pain having to cook on that little thing for them. Well, I told them bring food. I told them bring cooking gear, so I hope they do. I'm going to try and get them on the phone here in a few minutes and make sure they bring some kind of stove for themselves, because they're not supposed to arrive until this evening. You know, I love it when a plan comes together, and this one just didn't. Well, mostly, but not all the way. But it's a little early to call them, so I'll bring you back later when I start my breakfast. Enjoy. Well, whilst I'm sitting here procrastinating the morning away, deciding about getting my breakfast going, I thought I'd share another concept I've had. This is a DIY to have with you when you're in bear country. Yeah, a baseball. How is a baseball DIY for when you're in bear country? Well, I don't know if I can reach it down here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See the white rope that I've got the tripod tied with? Okay, that's just clothesline rope. And if you were to take a long chunk, 50 foot of that clothesline rope, and you put it through a hole that you've drilled through your baseball, you tie a knot on one side, and you got the 50 foot of rope on the other, you now have a device for tossing a line over a limb in a tree to hang your bear bag with. I see so many people, they'll tie a fishing weight on monofilament, toss that over. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Tie a stick on your rope. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. This ain't that heavy, and a short piece of cord tied through it can hang it from your pack. And then you can attach paracord to it to get it up there. Whatever. The concept is it's round. It's going to go over the limb, and it's not going to snag the way a piece of limb wood would. That's the whole point. Pretty cool idea, huh? Now, today's video footage is probably going to be broken down into about 4 or 5 parts, 6 parts, whatever, I don't know. And I will show it over the course of a couple weeks. I just thought I'd make sure you understood that that's what's going to happen to this video from today. Today being, what is today? The 12th of April? Maybe the 13th? I'm not sure. God, I hope it's not the 13th. Friday the 13th? Oh, that'd be horrible. Because today's Friday. So, we'll talk at you again in a little while. By the way, don't forget to